crucial moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down, it's play action. First play taken, a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Running out of time in the pocket. Coming up over the middle, it's Williams. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. On the run, it's Green.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Short completion of the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Looking to pass. It's Green. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Passer swarming him again.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks. Now it's third down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And the Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. drive now for the 25. To the air, it's Shapen. Makes the grab, it's Williams. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Arkansas has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it to the back. He's got the first and still going. Brought down. The game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heel.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle finally made at the 37. On first and 10 from there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Crucial conversion right now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Using his legs, it's Booth. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Back to throw. It's Green. Looking for his big tight end. And he makes the catch. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
But nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Enough to move the sticks there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. So the offense clicking after building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Back to pass. It's Shapen. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Wants to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid game. Moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
To throw, it's Shapen. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before... Touchdown, Mississippi State. They connect for 6. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Green. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. No press here, the defense backing away. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's running out of time here. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the second half. Once out of the back of the end zone, the offense will start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here. Let's it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. To throw. It's Green. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings him up 4th down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Russell. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's caught across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 1st down, looking for more now. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half working with a lead.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Green. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for the passing game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
On the ground, it's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Green. Quick throw to the left. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Puck over the middle. It's Thompson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Refuses to go down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Receiver makes the catch. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Williams. And we're able to get him down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Keeping it on the ground here. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. So it's Arkansas in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Convert here on 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Back to throw. It's Shapen. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain in the play.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. There's the handoff. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back. It's Green. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To make a beautiful catch there. But sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Green. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, what a grab! It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass complete on a crosser. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Extra point try coming now. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Green. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Important second down play coming up. looking for a receiver. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.